back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. So in today's video I'm going to be making banana bread, and I remember that somebody requested for this video that I should put up the recipe for banana bread, how I make mine. So today we're going to make banana bread, and today we're going to be using almonds and dark chocolate for our toppings. So if you are a lover of almonds, a lover of nuts, then this video is for you. If you're seeing me for the first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Cassandra. Here we talk about healthy living, amazing food recipes, and meal prepping tips in general. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that right now. Click the subscribe button and join the family, okay? I'm going to be showing you some of the ingredients that we would use for this recipe. Banana bread is an amazing meal, and sometimes, you know, you can have it for breakfast, you can have it for brunch, or even you have friends over, you don't want to maybe cook so much, then you can make some banana bread. And if you have some bananas at home, then you need to make some banana bread right now. The ingredients for banana bread, of course, we need bananas. So if you have some bananas at home, you need to make this recipe. We also have butter, you're going to need some milk, some sugar, and some flour, and baking powder and baking soda. So for this are actually basic ingredients for this. Then it depends on you. If you want to twist it up, you want to, you know, make it so creative, then you can add other things. So for my banana bread, I really love to add honey into my banana bread. Now this is because I just love the taste of honey, and not so much. My star ingredients for banana bread would always be honey and cinnamon. I do not joke with these two ingredients. They must be in my banana bread, whichever type of banana bread that I want to make. I'm going to be using some crushed almonds. As you can see, I've crushed this already. So I'm going to use some crushed almonds and dark chocolate for the toppings for this banana bread. So let's just start with the recipe. It's pretty easy. All you need to do is make sure that the wet ingredients are separate first from the dry ingredients, and then you mix it together. So let's do this together now. We're going to start with our wet ingredients, and the first thing you have to do is to mash your banana. So I'm just going to put this here. This is ripe already, and if you have, you know, overripe banana, you can also use this. This is pretty good for this recipe. So just mash the banana. I'm using 2 for this. You need to mash this properly. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from, what country. Let's get to know each other. And this is a big thank you to my new subscribers. I noticed that I got a few subscribers recently, so thank you, and you're welcome to my channel. I really love to create recipes, and if you're wondering what kind of recipes, then I think you really need to go through my channel and check out some of the videos that we have there. Amazing videos. And if you also love to have a recipe book that would guide you towards healthy eating and amazing meal prep ideas, then you should check the description box for my free recipe book. I've attached it there. All you need to do is click on that link and it will direct you to my recipe book. Okay, so you're welcome. Yeah, so now we've mashed our banana. You can see how this is looking. We're going to put in our eggs. I'm using 2 eggs for this. So you're going to break into eggs. And there you have that. So remember that we're putting in all our wet ingredients. I have to trash this. One important thing about making meals is, as you are cooking and, you know, making sure that your ingredients are ready, always try to make sure that your environment is very neat. So we have our wet ingredients here. We have banana and 2 eggs. So I'm going to put in some vanilla extract. a cup of this, which is about a teaspoon. And then we'll have our butter. So I've melted the butter, then you put in the butter here. This should be okay. So still talking about wet ingredients. Remember I told you that I do not joke with honey in my banana bread. So I'm going to be putting some honey because it is a wet ingredient, obviously. So I'm going to use just 1 tablespoon of honey for this. And then some milk. So I'm going to pour in some milk, and I'm just going to use this to measure. I will use 2 of this. So you need to be careful when making the wet ingredients, because this is the determinant to how your banana bread will be. Would it be very hard? Would it be fluffy? And would it be too soft? So you need to be careful. So here I'm just going to put in 2 half DL, that's like 1 DL of milk. And there we have all our wet ingredients. And now we are going to stir and mix that. So just mix this very well. Mix everything properly. Make sure that everything is well incorporated into this, okay? One of the many benefits of banana bread is that it is multi-purpose. I call it an all-variety kind of meal because, trust me, I can have banana bread for breakfast, just a slice, and then some tea to go with it. You can also have it for brunch. And the fact that you can be very creative with it is an amazing tip or an amazing factor for making banana bread. So now we are done with this, the wet ingredients. You're going to keep that aside and you're going to get a clean bowl using some so you're just going to sieve that. So I used 3 DL, which is about 2 cups of flour for this recipe. Good. So now that you've sieved the flour, I'm going to keep this aside. Now we're going to put in the brown sugar. You can use white sugar if you want. So you just put in the brown sugar. I'm using about 2 tablespoons, and that's that. I do not like my banana bread to be too sugary. Baking powder. And baking soda. Okay. All right. So we have our baking soda in there. So we have here flour, brown sugar, baking powder, and baking soda. And then, I don't joke with this, cinnamon. This would give your banana bread a taste that is, what word would I use? So I'm just going to add some cinnamon to that. Depending on how you really want the flavor to come out, you can add more if you want, but about half a tablespoon is fine. So we have all our dry ingredients here. So what we're going to do, you're just going to stir this like this. You're just going to stir that, make sure that everything is well incorporated into the mixture. Stir this very well. So now it's time to pour in the wet ingredients. So you're just going to pour it in bit by bit, so that you have to be careful. So you need to pour it in. You don't pour everything at once, so that you can, observe the texture and the consistency of the mixture. So this will tell you, okay, can you pour more, or would you just stop? So from here, I can pour more. and you're just going to mix that. Banana bread is one of the simplest. You don't need to be a chef, you don't need to be a baker, you don't need to have so much baking experience for you to make banana bread. So as you can see, you're going to stir this in very well. So this is like the consistency that you need for banana bread, for a perfect banana bread. So looking at this, I can actually pour in the rest of the wet ingredients because the texture is perfect. This is the texture that I want. So you're going to stir that. Make sure that you stir this very well. We have the perfect texture. This is the perfect texture. We're going to put in some almonds. What I like to do is, this is definitely for the toppings of the banana bread, but I like to put some here and mix. I'm going to tell you why. Now this is because when you take a bite or you take a slice of banana bread, you feel the almond taste inside, not just on the surface as a topping. So this is a very good way to incorporate nuts and seeds into your banana bread. So as you can see, once you put the almond, you're just going to mix that in, mix it properly, and our banana bread is ready. And I'm just going to get the pan and we're going to pour this in. So we have our pan and the baking sheet. The first thing I like to do is to oil my pan. I trust that this is quite easy and straightforward, so you can make yours. And let me know when you make yours. You can share and tag us to your recipe. So I'm going to put the baking sheet now. So once the baking sheet is in the pan, we're going to pour in our banana bread mixture. Make sure that it gets to all parts of the pan, not just in one place. You're going to spread that in very well. Have the crushed almonds, so you're just going to put them here like this. If you have cashew nuts and you like cashew nuts, then you can use cashew nuts too. But for this recipe, I'm going to just be using the almond nuts. I crush them this way because I want to have a feel of everything, just like this. And of course, we have our dark chocolates. I'm just going to put this on top. Trust me guys, if you make this banana bread, you're really going to love it. You will love this banana bread. Remember that moderation is key whenever you're making or whenever you want to have some banana bread. The slice is actually okay per serving. You don't need to eat so much because you love banana bread. So this is what it looks like, and then it will go straight into the oven at 200 degrees centigrade for about 30 minutes, and our banana bread is ready. To bake our banana bread for 20 minutes. So our banana bread is ready, guys. I'm so happy. It's looking good. It's really looking good. It is ready. So let's take it out of the pan. Guys, take a look at this. This is lovely. You can see the almonds inside the bread. This is very good. I'm sure if you try this recipe, you're going to love it. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try this out. Tell me what other banana bread recipe should we try? What toppings should we use? Just let me know in the comments. And of course, if you tried this out, please tell us how far. How did it go? So I'm just going to show you what it looks like, guys. This bread is lovely. How was this recipe? Do you like it? Are you going to give it a try? You can have this for breakfast, for brunch, whatever time that you want to have banana bread, you can actually have it. Make sure that moderation is key. Make sure that you observe portion size control. The slice of this is okay for you, trust me, because it is really filling, and because of the nuts, the almond nuts and the chocolate, everything is just perfect. So tell me guys in the comments if you're going to try this. Subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to like and share this video. And if you have not downloaded my free recipe book, the link is in the description box. You need to download that book. We have over 1,000 downloads already, so I want you to be part of it. Healthy recipes, 10 amazing recipes for you. So I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys. I love you. Bye-bye.